Hi folks, it's Evil here from Thundermist Lure Company. Great to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I've got the boatless angler with me and we're just getting ourselves set up here this morning. We're looking for that early morning walleye bite. We're going to be running the Flexi Jigs, folks, and we're going to be anchored probably in about 16 feet of water, and hopefully, folks, the bite is on. So stay tuned. We're just going to go get set up right now. So we just dropped anchor with the electric motor. The boatless angler has got his line in already. He's excited. We're running different color. We're running the schoolie minnow on the Flexi Jig. I'm going to open up with the deep blue. Antonio's opening up with the dark shadow, right? Dark shadow. So two different colors, but I'm using a blackhead and you're probably blackhead?
Blackhead.
Yeah. So the weight of the Flexi Jig we're using today are 3/4 ounce because we're fishing a river system and there's a fair amount of current. So we want to make sure the drag's tight, that the jig actually hits the bottom. We want it to make sure it hits bottom and then just slowly lift it up and work it back towards the boat and let that paddle tail just vibrate down there. And these walleye are feeding on minnows and shads, so it's the perfect type of bait to be using right now. So the sun's supposed to be out soon. It's going to be one of those days today, partly sunny but partly cloudy, but hopefully, folks, the bite will be on. We're going to work these Flexi Jigs, bounce them on the bottom. You could tell when you hit bottom because your line will just go slack just a bit. So if I look at my line, there, it just hit bottom now. So now I'll lift it back up again. And it's very important to feel that bottom, because if not, you're going to be jigging suspended. And these the fish in the river systems, they like to hug the bottom because there's less current down there, or they might be sitting behind a rock or a ridge or something. So it's very, very important for your line to be on the bottom. Okay, so we're anchored. We got a nice day upon us. All we need, folks, are for the walleye to cooperate. So stay tuned. The dark shadow has struck first.
Right at the boat.
Right at the boat, eh?
Oh, it's a walleye.
Nice walleye?
Oh, that's a good walleye. Good fish. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a dandy.
Long and thin. He needs to bulk up a little bit.
Well, he started with a schoolie, and I'll take it.
Put some water in the live well. You got water in the live well yet, Antonio. Lift your foot. Okay. What's that? That's a nice walleye. Let's take a look at him. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Maybe
yeah, nice.
3.5 pounds? What do you think?
3.5.
3.5?
3.
Solid fish. Good bite, or was it a sluggish bite?
Nope. Crushed it.
He crushed it, eh? So we just moved in a little bit into shallower water. That current was really strong out there. And it looks like that little move paid off, eh? So solid bite, that's good. That means these fish are on the feed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's keep working these baits right on the bottom. Oh, there we go.
You got one.
Let's just keep working these baits right on the bottom. What I love about the walleye hits, folks, it's like thunk. There's no mistaking. It's not like, you know, when you get those trout bites, they bite, like tremble kind of hits. The walleye's just a solid thunk. And I'm running braided line, but I also have a fluorocarbon leader, which is very, very important, folks. Fluoro or mono leader. I know some people tie direct their braid right to their lure. You might catch some fish, but you'll miss more than you catch. This feels like a good fish too, Antonio.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got the deep blue schoolie on, which is also a darker schoolie, right?
Yeah.
Well, we got a darker day right now, so... Oh, that's a good walleye. Oh, another big one. Wow. Wow.
Good fish.
Look at that chunk. Wow. That's another solid, look at that, good hook set. And get the right up the snout. That's what the Flexi Jig, it flexes down, changes the angle of the hook set. What do you think? That's a nice fish. Again, he's a solid 3.5, 4 maybe?
Yeah, that's bigger than mine.
A little bit bigger?
Thicker.
Want to keep him or let him go?
I'll keep them.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the box? Ah, live well's looking pretty good. One thing I think I forgot is a rag. Okay. Yeah, I just love the hook sets. It gave me a nice, check my drag. So I loosen the drag when I'm playing the fish and then tighten it just snug for setting the hook. Cast it back out there to see if we can get ourselves into another fish. But it looks like working these baits slowly off the bottom, that's going to be the ticket for today. Just working that, and that 3/4 ounce is just heavy enough to keep you on the bottom, and that's exactly what you want. You might be able to get away with a 1/2 ounce, but 3/4 is,
It's nicer.
it's doing the
Nice.
job. Well, folks, I tell you what, our day is off to a great start. That's 2 quick fish already. And we're hoping to get into a few more and have ourselves a nice little fish fry with family and friends. But anyways, folks, if you haven't been out for walleye lately, or if you haven't been out lately, get on out there, get a line wet, have some fun. That's what we're going to do today. I want to thank you for spending some time with Antonio and I on today's episode of Thunderous Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck, be good fishing. That was just a solid,
There you go.
just a solid hit.